Boys. 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 I think I set a record. Dude, we gotta calculate, man. I'm not gonna touch anything yet. We're gonna wait till more people come in. I might have done something crazy. And then I thought of something else crazy. That could be potentially the #1 strat for the next couple months of coin generation. What about 100 libs earned for 300 to 350? Enjoy the profit, brother. My day was amazing, man. It's about to get even better. Holy cow. Boys. I've done 3 things that have completely changed the trajectory of our account. I'll explain it in a minute. Quite a few gold rare. So, I want to show you something. Does anyone remember how many coins we had yesterday at the start of stream? I'm genuinely curious. Does anyone remember the number? I'm going back to look now to see if we got a starting number. Because I might have broken a record.
Eat like a king who's on the budget.
Alright, hold on. Let me... Okay. I'm going to the stream yesterday. $1.3? What? 1.3 what? Alright, well, it showed me. Okay, starting soon. Okay. We had less than 1.3 million coins, but we had libs in the club. So I think we should go off transfer profit. So, anyways, welcome, guys. Oh my. So, yesterday, I'm pretty sure... Oh gosh, my controller's doing it again. I'm getting a new controller tonight. Hold on. Hold the phone. I need to calculate this correctly. So yesterday, at the start of the stream, we updated our transfer profit to what you see now. 28,000, or 28,323,000. I've done literally no trading today. I've just bought golds after new content. We got to 29 million, which means we made 675,000. No, we made 700K in a day. Strictly off lib flipping. Holy cow. That is a new record. Because I'm trying to think what else we sold. A couple Air to V's cards. But jeez. Anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good day. We are officially at 910 packs, I believe. We are going to get to 1,000 by tomorrow. My plan is to make a crap ton today. The only issue is my controller's broken. As you see, it's unbelievably out of control. So we're going to be fighting for our life to make packs today. I'm planning to go to Walmart tonight to pick up a new one and get a warranty on it. So it should be fixed by tomorrow. But we have... Where is it? Hold on. Let me get rid of all these first and foremost. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We have the 82 plus upgrade that came out today. If you're wanting to know how I would recommend grinding this, if it's going to be good or bad for Team of the Year, what better options would be. Is this the best option? How many should you make? Feel free to watch our video today. It's pinned in the chat, and it's at the top of the description as well. I got a question for you. What's up, man? How are you not banned or tired? We got to wait until Blake gets here. Because I told Blake in the DMs I'd tell him once he got to the stream of how we did it. I found the craziest method on the companion app to constantly bid, constantly sell, constantly club stock, constantly get duplicates, constantly make coins, and not get timed out. We had like a 2-hour period where it was literally nothing but doing that nonstop. We were picking up for 1,200. Bro, the amount of cards I sold for 2.5K plus was crazy. 500K into the League SVCs or 82 pluses? 82 pluses. Are they going the way the same day as the League SVCs are? League SVCs we had for a while. If you haven't made any yet, that's an L on your part. But if you've made a ton already, I'd do the 82 pluses. Liam, once Blake gets here, we'll go over it. Walmart stream? Nah, man. Okay, can I make these without touching my stick? Pause. Hold on. Can I make these without touching the left analog stick? Tell us and see last. Had a good day. 6 on test today. Got 5K. Easy cash. Spent it all in like 1 hour. GG. Today, libs dropped a lot. You think tomorrow they flip back to price? What are they right now? What are libs right now? I've done very little lib today. I maybe bid on 2 cards this morning. Wait, libs are 1,300 to 1,400? Wait. How have they dropped if they're 1,300, 1,400? Something's not right here. We had the SBC today that made a bunch come on the market. So open bids, you could win a lot. Which buy nows were obviously going to go down a little bit because of that. But aren't they back up, or? Sander, I will tell the method once Blake gets here, buddy. I promised Blake I'd tell him when he's here. I don't want to repeat it twice. We're only going to go over it once. I can make a video on it if you guys want. But we're only going to go over it once on stream. Because it is... The explanation is essentially a very long-winded explanation. But it worked really well. They're still low. Okay, what is low now? Is the buy now low? Besides Carcass. Hold on, let me just check myself. One sec, I gotta check. Okay, if I go to the market right now, go to the companion app. During League SVCs, I would normally sell them for 1,600 to 2,000. Well, we do have a repeatable out today, so not as many people are going to do League SVCs anymore. And it's going away, so keep that in mind. Make sure you have 0 lib cards left in your club by the time League SVCs go away. Okay, I'm going to silver. I'm going to 1,200. They're the exact same price. All of them are going for 1,200 within the hour if they're not Carcass or more. Still really easy to flip. Around 70 packs, is that decent? Depends on what your goal is, buddy. I don't know what you're working towards. We're about to hit 1,000 by tomorrow. So for us, that's pretty good. Our goal is 1,000. And we might get to 1,250. I had a little battery. I was on the way home and didn't see content. Rushed home and nothing came out. Nothing came out, brother. We got one of the easiest SBCs to grind right now. I would have preferred the 81 plus defender, 81 plus midfielder, 81 plus attacker, but I'm not complaining about these. Gonna craft at least 250 of them. I was selling for 1.72K. Well, Kevin, you got to remember too, buddy. Remember, what time is it right now? When are libs normally the most expensive? Got to remember that. There's many different factors affecting the price today. The constant supply, the less demand because we got a repeatable that people are grinding, and when the prices were dropping, it was during the day. So we don't have the evening prices where people are buying out. You still lib flipping for profit? We made 700K yesterday. We broke a record. Cousin Sha, how we're doing? Fantastic, buddy. Gonna do 100 if Mbappe's confirmed. Make that 200. It's National Fig Noon Day? Really? I have 150 now. Just list overnight for 1.5. Man, we'll see. Can't lose. I don't get how you'd lose coins at all. I don't understand how you guys are losing coins. It sounds like to me you're picking them up for less on bid than you were yesterday. And you're selling for a little less buy now than you were yesterday. In the later evening when you're doing it. And you're doing it now earlier in the day. So wouldn't that be the same thing as bidding more and selling for more? If anything, if you just wait until the prices go back up tonight a little bit more, less supply in the market, wouldn't you be making even more coins per card? Still pick up the libs for 1K. I'm not touching libs right now. I'm going to do that later. Right now is all golds, baby. All right, we'll go over how I made 700K the second I see Blake in chat. Let's double check to make sure he's coming today. I don't know if he messaged me. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button, dudes. We are going to make a ton of packs today. I got so many golds we got to go through. Got Ben Yedder in 80 plus. Only need Mbappe now. You sweat. Lib Silver 75 though. What? Just giving up on FIFA. Wait, why have you given up on FIFA at the best time for FIFA, mate? Tis the most wonderful time of the year. Where are you getting the golds from? We go over it in our video today. Blake! Okay, Blake's here. Blake, are you ready for it? I'm only going to say this once. It's going to take a couple minutes to explain. So anyone who wants to know how we made 700K yesterday, I'm about to explain it. Are you going to sell your coins? No. I, one, would never do that because my account would get banned. And two, I'd rather make content with it because I make more off of it than I would sell it. Read the rest of my message. On FIFA, but not giving up mumbo. He can trade and I can't even do it. I know it's weird finding bidding hard. Liam, buddy, we made 700K yesterday. It is definitely possible for you to make coins, bro. We're doing the same exact thing. Nothing's changed. All right. Okay. I'm not repeating myself after I say this, okay? If you guys want me to make a video on it, I'll make a video on it. Pin this, do whatever you got to do. Clip it. Go back and watch this. We are at the 14-minute mark. Okay. So, we made 700K yesterday. The thing I did really was only lib flipping. Now, I used the companion app. I had over 200 cards in my club. I did this probably right after I ended the stream. So it would have been... Did we end yesterday right about now? I think we ended yesterday right about now. Okay. So here's what we did. We went on the web app. After you mass bid over 15 times, I typically get that message, right? Where it says that we've been bid banned or you can no longer place a bid. So our workaround was I constantly was selling, then constantly bidding, and then constantly storing. We did this triangle process for about 2 hours where I never got a single message. I didn't switch back and forth between the Chrome either. I was just on the companion app, and I'll explain how this worked and how we made big coins on it. So usually The way I would do this in the past is I would mass bid on the libs, I'd store in club, and I'd sell duplicates. Well, the thing is, a lot of the times, the duplicates that you're picking up either have okay value or potentially low value. Because a lot of the duplicates you're picking up, you might be picking up stuff that only goes for like 200, 300 coins more than what you're picking up. However, what I found was a lot of the 70 pluses, and oddly enough, a lot of the 65s had similar value when it came to profit. So what I was doing was I was constantly going into my club. After I would bid, I'd store in club, I'd filter from highest to lowest for lib, and then I'd go lowest to highest, and I'd work my way each direction. And what I found was once you have about 150 to 200 cards in your club, you'd have a constant rotation of new cards coming in and cards going out. And essentially how I did it was I was looking at the 70 plus ones, and there's quite a few teams where at that moment you'd catch them in an SBC solution, or you'd catch them just at extremely high prices. Now, the weird thing with this and how it differs from Eredivisie is we didn't snipe it all. It was just all open bid because it's nonstop open bids that you could win. We were winning everything for 1,100 to 1,200 yesterday. And the weird thing was, constantly there's multiple teams that were shooting to like 2.5K plus, and all these cards were picking up for 1,100. So what I did was I would do 10 to 15 bids. I would store whatever I could in my club. Then I'd have a couple duplicates there. Instead of selling the duplicates first, I would always go back to my club, and I'd always filter from highest to lowest at first. I'd go through the like top 10 cards there, and I'd see their values. If I could sell it for 2K plus, I would sell it right away. And I did that. And I would sell out of the 10 to 15 I would list them, I would get probably another 5 or so sales within a couple minutes. So then I'd do another 10 to 15 bids. I'd see what I could store in my club. I'd keep the rest of the duplicates there. And what I did is I worked in the inverse. Instead of selling the duplicates, I sold what was in my club. Therefore, I could then sell I could store the duplicates in my club afterward. It was a really weird process of how it happened. And then once I started getting rid of all the 70s, I noticed I had a lot of 65 rated cards. So I went to the 65 rated cards, and it wasn't Carcass that I was doing. We didn't bid on those at all. But a lot of those low rated cards that you pick up quite a bit that are going for like 1,300 to 1,500, which if you picked up for 1,100, you're probably making a couple hundred coins on. A lot of those were pushing 2K just because there was such limited supply when it came to the ones listed on the market for buy now. But the open bids were just flooding the market. So it was a 2-hour period where I was getting nonstop bids, very little competition. I was constantly getting a new supply of 70 plus rated cards. I was constantly getting a new supply of ones that were showing up in some of the top SBC solutions. So we sat there for 2 hours. I literally did nothing but bid on 10 to 15 cards, try to store them in my club, go list 10 to 15. That gave me enough time to go see if any of them sold. And then if I saw one of them sold, I would try to go to see if I had any more of those in my club from the same team. I'd sell those at a premium as well, because if I sold one for 3K and is in a certain team, I could check that certain team. Then that gave enough time in between bids that I could place another 10 to 15. Then I'd store them in my club. Then I'd look at the 70 plus cards. I'd try to sell those on. If I noticed any of those 70 pluses shared the same team that was going for 2K plus, I would then check that whole team. And what do you know? Most of those cards were going for 2K plus. So I had a period of time within those 2 hours where my average of 500 coins per card was getting closer to 1,000 coins per card. We were just rolling in profit. I had to pick up at least 500 cards, if not close to 1,000. Because we got, 700,000 coins profit yesterday? It made no sense on why it was working so well. Not a single time did I get a bid ban message. The only ban I got was a listing ban because we were listing so many cards. I don't know if that made perfect sense, but I worked from top to bottom. We ended up getting rid of all the cards. The reason why I said I worked from top to bottom was top, I wanted to get rid of the 70 pluses because I thought they'd have value. But then I was looking at those low end ones that usually would go for less, and they still have value too. So I ended up selling everything. I just worked from the two extremes, if that makes sense. Do you need to work from top to bottom or bottom to top? Maybe not necessarily. It worked for me though. I figured out he just buys coins. True. Yeah, it was... I've been doing libs for over a year now, and that was the easiest it's ever been. And I'm going to miss it when League SBCs are gone. However, we'll have a couple videos this week because I have an idea of what we're going to do once libs are gone. Once the League SBC expires, there's going to be a drop-off in price, right? Because people are no longer going to do it for the League SBCs. However, I am very confident that we can continue to have value in them for multiple reasons. Yeah, we'll have to make a video on it to explain in more detail. What is bro even saying? I'm just saying what I did. Sure, that's unnecessary. Can you just look at the solutions? Okay, so the issue with looking at solutions is a lot of the times... How do I put this? It was happening quicker than the solutions were updating, if that makes sense. So pretend I have no lib cards in my club, so I can't quote-unquote show you my club. I'll do it with golds. I'll pretend golds are libs. I'd have a 200 plus in my club. I'd have my duplicates. I would go to the top. So if I'm looking at, let's say these are my libs, I'd start here. Pretend this is like a 70 plus. I'd compare price, and if I saw I was going for 2K plus, I'd sell it. And then I'd look for the rest of that team. I'd go to the next one, I'd look for the rest of that team. Next one, rest of that team. Next one, rest of that team. And then typically, I would have 10 to 15 things listed within a couple minutes, which was enough time to then open up another round of bidding, which I'd win a lot of those same cards and same teams right back from the bids. I wasn't searching them out, wasn't trying to individually bid on them. I just kept winning them. And then I went the other direction because you'd see the lower end ones. Okay, what low end ones had value? You'd have a lot of those lower teams, aka lower rated ones, a lot of the ones with the bronzes and low rated silvers, but no 70 plus rated cards. And a lot of those had 2K plus value as well. Again, so what do you do with the 66 to 69? I sold them all. I never said to not sell them. I said I started from the top to work my way down. I started from the bottom and worked my way up. So everything ended up selling, but I worked from the two extremes. But it wasn't just technically when that team was up. Everything was up. It was a weird moment where most things were like 2K plus, but it was for a very limited point in time. Like, it made no sense. I was picking up cards that were 1.1 on bid and had a buy now of 1.8, and you could see that buy now for 1.8 when I would win the card. And I would go to compare price, and there'd be none on the market for less than 2,500. So I'd list for 2K, and it sold within minutes. And then, like a minute later, it was back down. It was the weirdest thing in the world. I can't explain it perfectly because it was so unheard of. I'm still trying to wrap around my head. Because again, what was our best before that? Was 500K our best or was 600K? Because we now officially got 700K in a day. I low-key want to see if I can hit 800K, but I don't think we're going to have time. So all my shadows at 1,300, invested in 83s at 1,100. Nice, man. Good luck. How many coins did you get out of the shadows for 1,300, Apollo? So how's that going to follow pattern in the future? I'm going to make a video on it. Because, again, I have another thought in my head that I'm thinking it's going to take another 10 to 15 minutes to explain. I think most people don't want to hear it. But all I'll say now, to at least give you guys some sort of context, I think now to the end of the game, libs will be my main trading method. Whether we have League SBCs or not. For a multitude of different reasons. So you bid on 15 cards and then sell and then bid again? Yes and no. It was a process of bidding, storing, looking at my club, looking at what was selling, that allowed us to not get a bid ban. It was like the perfect amount of time where it wasn't like I'm saying, oh, bid on 10 to 15 cards, wait 2 minutes exactly, and then bid on another 10 to 15. I don't know if there's there must be something in the code that if you list stuff versus just bid on stuff. If there's a mix of the two, you're less likely to get the air. It would make sense because even if you do it very slow, if you sit there and just do nothing but bidding at a slow pace, you eventually get banned. If anyone's ever listed shadows in bulk, you would know that with shadows too or anything else. When you sit there and you sell in bulk, you typically get banned. Now, I wasn't selling super quickly, but I hit a point when then I no longer wanted to bid. I just wanted to sell everything because a ton of stuff was going for 2K plus because there's such little cards on the market for libs that I just kept selling. I'd sell probably one every 30 seconds and we still ended up getting a selling air. So it was the mix of the two, the pace of us doing it, constantly winning cards, storing them in our club, constantly listing more up, constantly storing more in our club then. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's crazy. I don't think I'm going to have a day like that again in a while. You can bid on 200 an hour on each device. Really? Is that... Where did you hear that from? Or where did you figure that out? So when will the silver libs stop working? They will never stop working. Silver libs will never stop working. There will always be a trading tip or an investment with them. What I will say though, short term, make sure you are out of all your libs at the prices they are now completely by the time the League SBC goes away. But they will still have value after the League SBC goes away. I'll give a hint right now. Does anyone know why they'll still have value after the League SBC goes away? Does anyone want to take a guess? I don't know if you remember me. I managed to get FIFA 23 for 18. And 2 days ago, I made 300K ready from the lib. Hey, GG, man. Yeah, of course you remember you, bro. I understand why solution wouldn't work because once someone clicks one squad, by the time they completed that squad, it would have changed, but they will still be buying from the squad. And it was weird, too, because I don't know for a fact, I think I was selling to a lot of people who would also bid. It was weird, man, because I was trying to think logically why that would sell the way it was and why it would have such open bids and such high buy nows. And the only conclusion that makes sense in my head is it's a mix of people who are constantly bidding to get players for the SBC, and then whatever ones they don't have, they're just buying out. Not even just daily SBCs. John316 got it. 80 plus. Guys, look at this. I'm going to put you on game real quick. Again, we'll make a video on it because I don't want to do a perfect prediction. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it perfectly. But in my head, I'm going to, screw it. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I'm going to make a prediction right now. If you guys want to quote me, whether for a good or bad thing, I'm going to make a prediction right now. In a couple days, when the League SBC expires, well, the League SBCs expire, libs, especially the silvers, are going to go from their 1,300 plus buy now, and they're going to crash down, right? They're going to crash all the way down. There's going to be a bunch of open bids for 250 that you'll be able to win no matter what. Just flooded market. Flooded market. Everyone who had libs at a high price before and forgot to sell them on is going to be like, damn, what am I doing? They just went away. I can't make any money on these. List them for whatever they'll go for. Whole market's going to crash down. When that happens, I want all of you guys sitting on lib silvers because you're going to be able to win a bunch of bids for 250, if not 300. And the reason why is if you go to silvers right now, silvers are still going for, where is it? Silvers are still going for 400 plus coins. If you go to silver rares, because remember, libs are silver rares when they're silver rated, 450. 500 some will go for within the hour, but everything's going for 450. Can someone guess how we're going to make coins once the League SBCs go away? If this SBC is going to be out for another 81 days and we don't have the League SBCs, but silvers still hold value, which I don't know why these still have the value they do. Common golds are cheaper than what people are buying rare silvers for to do the 80 pluses. It makes no sense to me. Yeah. There's going to be an ability to constantly flip and invest at the same time once the League SBCs go away. I'm going to stock my club. I'm going to do the same exact thing I've been doing with League SBCs. I'm going to repeat that process with just mass bidding, storing, looking at my club to see what's up, selling. Constantly bidding, storing in my club. Not because I think a certain team's going to be higher than others once the League SBC goes away, but so I don't get that bid error message or the list message. And we're going to make a ton of coins off of it. So I think that's going to be our way. We're going to make a ton of profit. I'm going to shoot for $1 million a week during Team of the Year with that. If we are spending time off of stream bidding. I don't know how much time we're going to have because we're going to spend a lot of time on stream opening packs. But if we wanted to shoot for something lower, maybe like 500K in a week. That'd be good. Companion app, Safari, and console, I always get bid banned after 200, so I bid 199 on each device. At what pace are you doing it, though, Daniel? So why don't you just search through each team, check price of the highest rated? You could. I also think it might be a mix of daily SBCs, things showing up in solutions, not for teams, but for ratings and individual players that give the 70 pluses a little bit more value. So it's not always going to be the case where it's a team. Could be a position, could be the team, could be the rating, could be the nation. It's a mix of everything. And that's why I think it's still going to be good during Team of the Year. Just bid less than the buy now, that's all? Yep, but it's going to constantly go up and down too, though. You're constantly going to have cards for libs, for example, where some of them will be 1,000 plus coins, I guarantee you, even with them gone, just because you'll have some of them in SBC solutions for other things. It's going to be really weird when you have all Argentina libs going for like 1,000 plus, and then their counterparts from Chile, counterparts from Colombia are like 500 coins. You can go as fast as you want. Just the 200. Been doing it since FIFA 20. Okay. All my libs are cheap. What are your... Wait, what do you mean all your libs are cheap? Like they're buy nows right now? What are their buy nows? Isn't everything 1,300 to 1,400 right now? Which technically is cheap from the 2K in the evening. Get Ronaldo R9. You can get him, buddy, if you want him. Once the bits are 250 today because of the 82 plus pack, I think. That and the daily SBC. We got a daily SBC that flooded the market with silver rares. Always make sure you guys check for daily SBCs. $1,300 all of them, 3 pages through, all below 1,500. So then, if that's the case, why... Maybe you are, I could be wrong. Why aren't you just picking up as many as you can now then and selling them later? Why would you sell them now if you're not happy with the profit? Always outbid though? Charlie, what are you bidding, bro? If you're constantly getting outbid. Libs slowly rising due to overnight. It's almost like that happens every day, boys. It's almost like we have the same conversations every day with libs. People ask why they're so low in value after a daily SBC shoots them down in price because the amount of open bids that you can win for extremely cheap. Therefore, everyone undercuts everyone with the buy now prices. People think they're going to stay low, and then magically in the evening they shoot back up. Hundreds more than they're currently at. So if you're picking them up for, let's say, under 1,000 earlier today, and selling for 2K plus later today, a ton of cards. If you stored 200 plus in your club, you'd probably have at least 75 of those at some point going for 2K plus. How late is it there? It is 4:30 my time. 4:30 in the evening or afternoon. I don't know if 4:30 is considered late afternoon or early evening. I consider anything after work early evening. Hello there, Mumbo. What's up, buddy? Is it true that packs are saved, won't have a team of the year? Absolutely fake news. That's not what a lot of people are saying. The people are saying are idiots. Someone from EA came out with a message confirming that it's false as well. I forget what position it is. The EA manager for Ultimate Team, I think. Yeah, it was always fake news. It was never to be believed. It was mistranslation from the lack of support that EA Help has. They all suck at their jobs. No disrespect. They just don't hire good people at EA Support. So at first it gave people a scare because they didn't understand the context of why it was happening. Most people who saw the message knew it was fake or knew it wasn't true. It was everyone saying it and people hearing it from other people saying it that scared people. So like if you look at the message, most people can see it's clearly, okay, that's not what the person meant to say. You can see where they went wrong. But if you hear from someone else, dude, I heard you can't pack Team of the Years in packs that weren't made during Team of the Year. Everyone got freaked out because of that. And then you had some streamers, content creators, people with large followings on Twitter, very quickly posting that, spreading more of that kind of like misinformation along the lines of not even, oh, this could happen, confirming that, yeah, this is going to be the case because they're newer to the scene and they haven't seen that in past years. Yeah, you're good. Just like any other promo. If you make packs beforehand, you can't pack a Team of the Year until the promo starts. That's the main thing. So if you open packs now, you're not going to pack a Team of the Year. If you open packs during Team of the Year, would you expect to get a Centurion card? Would you expect to get a ones to watch? If not, why is that the case? Same logic applies. Because it's not that promo. Unless they bring those cards back out and say they're in packs. Then you could pack them. Maybe because I've been bidding libs for an hour? Oh. So you're probably fully club stock then. Libs only work on Nintendo Switch? Yeah, don't buy. Alright, how many packs are we on? So far. 933. Let's go. Yeah. Blake and anyone else who cares about libs, I'm going to do the same thing tonight when I get back later tonight from church, grocery shopping, working out. I'm going to do the same exact format I was doing before. I'm going to mass bet on 10 to 15. Mass bet. It's 10 to 15. It's not really mass bet. I'm going to store them in my club. Do that a couple times. And then once I'm starting to get some duplicates, I'm going to look at the 70+ rated ones. I'm going to look at the lower rated ones. I'm going to check to see what has value. If I notice a team or a certain nation has value, I'm going to look to sell it. And just keep doing that over and over. Whether or not that's the perfect way to search for them or sell them, I really don't care. It worked yesterday, so I'm going to try it again. Well, hang on. Maybe it's because in 4 hours' time, it's 3 a.m. for the UK. True. So maybe it's more of a US-friendly one. That would make sense. Yeah, unless you guys are up really early or going to bed really late, you're probably not going to get the extreme benefit. Because I was doing it until the best time I was doing it, because I was doing it a little bit after we ended the stream. If I had to think of the time it was really working well, was probably 9 p.m. So 4.5 hours from now. 4 hours and 20 minutes from now, whatever time that would be for you. EA predicted the World Cup winner for the last 5 years straight. Yeah, EA predicted the World Cup winner for the last 5 years straight. So they predicted 2 World Cups. Or they predicted the last 5 World Cups in the last 20 years. 2 a.m. Sir. Well, that makes sense. The least amount of people on the market. If all of you guys are sleeping, that's when it's going to work best. So that would technically make sense now. 3 a.m. actually. So that might be a hurdle, I guess, for our community. if it's working better for me and other people in the United States or more friendly time zones to that, it's not going to be as beneficial for the UK people. But then again, I would argue it's going to be more beneficial for the UK people to win bids during the day versus people from the United States. Because new content's at 6 p.m. for you guys. I have an exam for tomorrow, but lib is more important. That's what I like to hear. A question, should I do bronze pack method and craft the 82 plus upgrade? Or should I trade and buy the cards? PS4, if you haven't watched our video from today, we lay everything out. I'd highly recommend you watch that. I think BPM is going to be an extreme waste of time for you. It's still possible to craft with BPM. It's just going to take way too long. And at this point, if your goal is to try to make as many packs as possible, if you ever were trying to do something for break even, for profit, whatever the case may be, now's the time to buy things out. Now's the time to make your packs. Now's the time to get that number as high as you can. We're running out of like freedom of just take your time, slowly make packs. This is go hard. This is where the grind's going to really pay off. How much you bid on silver libs? Less than the buy now. Watch our video if you don't understand what that means. I'll link you the trading playlist. Watch the silver lib video in there. Doesn't matter what the buy now is, we bid less. In terms of what the market's going for. If the market's going for 1,300 one day and the next day it's going for a 900, those are different prices we're bidding. Alright, we are out of gold rares for this set. Still got a ton though. That was crazy. We pushed almost 1.9 million coins. Still can't believe that happened. Are you going to invest in 2 of the weeks for Team of the Year? Probably not. Would it be a good idea? Potentially. I just don't care enough. I don't really look at 2 of the weeks. The return, the way I look at it is if you put, let's say, a good inform 15 to 20k into it, what's your expected return out of that 15 to 20k? If I put 15 to 20k into lib cards, I'd expect a better return quicker for that amount of coins. Which limits me to a certain extent because I could probably club stock a bunch of informs in my club. It'd probably save me a decent amount of coins throughout crafting Zidane and stuff, but I'm assuming I'm going to pack a ton of Team of the Weeks during all my pack openings, so I'd rather just put the coins into more packs. Team of the Week last year during Team of the Year went from discard to 20k plus. Hopefully it's the same this year. Yeah, hopefully those of you who club stock like 50 plus will make some good coins. Again, it's just one of those things where I don't think that's the best use of my resources. Is it a good idea? Yes, but it's one of those things where I'm very much going to be wanting as many liquid coins as possible to make as many packs as possible to buy out whatever I need to buy out. My plan is to get down to 1 million coins, and then with the 1 million during Team of the Year, the full Team of the Year when we're opening all our packs, if I have like a duplicate 90, I'm trying to do a high rate Zidane team and I need to buy out a Team of the Week then, or like let's say an 87 rated then, I'm just going to buy it out quickly to get it done. And we'll keep moving forward. I don't want to have like 1 million coins worth of informs in our club and then have to worry about when to sell those so we can have the resources. I hope they drop the Discord repeatable tradable 2 of the week packs. Hopefully. Again, if you're doing... Note for anyone who's new to Team of the Year. If we get league-specific 25K packs, you will not need a single inform ever for the rest of time. You will get the same duplicate 83 to 85 rated inform from that league you're doing nonstop. It'll be the most frustrating thing in the world. Who was it last year in League One that everyone kept getting? Volland was gold. Icardi was gold. Those were the 2 83s you constantly got. I could have sworn there was an inform, though, in League One. That was just so annoying to constantly pack. Could be good fodder, though, if it's a board or walkout. A high-rate board. You remember what day will lib trading stop being as effective due to League SBC expiring? You just answered your own question, buddy. There's going to be value all the way up until League SBC is expiring because people are going to still make League SBCs. No matter what the buy nows are, you can still bid less and make coins. And then when the SBC goes away, surely you shouldn't have any libs left in your club, right? Because there's no longer going to be the value from the League SBCs. So they're going to shoot back down. But there's still going to be value in libs in different ways. You got the 80 plus. You got daily SBCs. You'll have constant fluctuation, which will make flipping piece of cake, mass bidding super easy, club stocking / investing an insane method. If you put 200 plus silver libs in your club, I guarantee you could 5x your coins minimum at the right time selling. While also getting constant flips for like double the coins. What's a good amount of coins to have during Team of the Year? Whatever you need to do your Team of the Year. I don't know what your situation is. I need a mil plus probably. Because I'm just going to keep making packs after packs and keep recycling. If I have to buy out 1 or 2 cards, I'm going to buy out 1 or 2. If you have like 10 packs saved, you probably don't need that. What can I trade with right now? Jack. Libs, libs, libs. And when you're sick of libs, 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 libs. And then more silver libs and then more silver libs. And then when you don't want to bid on silver libs anymore, bid on silver libs. We made 500K yesterday off of them. Or not 500K, we made 700K yesterday off of them. Our best day ever from silver libs. We had a daily SBC today that flooded the market with silver libs. Tradable pack. You have 5.4 million coins right now? Joseph, how many packs do you have, buddy? Is that flipping? Yes. We just flipped yesterday and made that much. Constant flipping over a couple hour period. I'm on 130 packs. Nice. Jack, where do you live again, buddy? Because they get even higher in buy now price later in the evening you go. But the downside of that is if you guys are in the UK, most of you will be sleeping when they're at their peakity peak. Because they'll be like 3 in the morning your time. That's why I'm selling a bunch of them for like 2K plus. They were picking up for under 1,000 earlier. Yeah, I saw it like... I was on my lunch break. I looked at your message. I'm like, yep. The beauty. I got a few 84 times 20s and then 83 times 20 packs saved up. 231 packs right now. Yeah, hold on. Actually, Joseph, depends on what your goal is, brother. You have enough coins where you could probably buy one of the really nice Team of the Years if that's what you wanted. So I don't know what your goal is. Maybe you don't need to make any packs and you just want to buy your favorite Team of the Year and use them. I don't want to buy a Team of the Year. I want to pack one. So I'm going to put as much resources into packs as possible to try to get one. Can now see libs are really cheap. Should I buy a load right now to sell more for later? You can pick them up for cheap right now and sell them right now, or you can hold them into the evening for potentially even more. Yeah, that's your call. Again, just I would make sure I'm going to be on 0 libs by the time the SBC expires. And every time, pro tip as well, I don't know how you guys run your clubs. I make sure I'm out of libs before new content every single day. Today was a perfect example. I sold all mine in the evening. Next day I come on. You get that tradable pack that sends them bottom low. If I wasn't so busy with gold rares, I would have put 1 million coins into silver libs and probably would have made another 1 million off of them. Would have taken a while to bid on them, but theoretically it's possible. If I'm picking them up for 1,000 and under, that's 1,000 cards I need to pick up. Should I save Centurion 100 players pack for Team of the Year? That's your call. I would say there's no reason to not save it for Team of the Year. I don't know what you'd want to pack now besides the Ibra. That'd be worth it. I think the pack's going to suck, so don't expect anything out of it. But if you open it during the full Team of the Year, hopefully if we have League SBC 25k packs out, you can then put all those gold rares into League-specific 25k packs and make a ton of those off of it. Don't like some of the repeatable packs like 82 plus. You only get 1 player. I think most likely repeatable, so I'm spamming League SBCs. So Blake, here's the thing that I'm running into right now. Let me know if you guys are in the same. Sure, you could back Fred. You could back Fred. I take that back. This is what I'm running into. So if you look at an 82 plus, right? It's an 82 plus. Really good value for it, to be fair. It's cheaper than the 81 double was. Realistically, whether it's an 81 double or an 82 plus, I don't think either one of them is going to compare to the 82 plus that you get in the Prime Gold Players Pack at the end of the League SBC and in the 82 plus that you get for the Prem and La Liga team if you constantly run through League SBCs. However, I'm at the point where time is now my biggest enemy. Coins are not my enemy. It's time and amount of packs. So realistically, I could do this League SBC in less than 15 minutes. You get 5 packs out of it, the 4 throughout, and then the final one. So maybe 1 pack every 3 minutes would be the rate. I can basically get 2 packs per minute with the 82 plus upgrade. So that's why I want to put 1 million now of 82 plus upgrades into the minimum. We'll make at least 250 of these. Just because one is going to diversify our account a little bit more. Even though League SBC packs might be a little better, I just want to make a crap ton of them and see our luck. But also, too, they're just fun to do. Super quick, only 7. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the second Centurions one, guys. I think I made up my mind. I have the one of them. I don't think I want to do the second one. I think if I put whatever the amount I'd have to buy out to get the Centurion pack, if I put that amount of coins into the 82 plus alone, I think I'd get better pulls from the 82 plus. Because what is it? How much does it cost? If I can do this for around 4K, how much is the Centurion? You take that number and divide it by, be fair, 4.3. It's 141K, it looks like. So if I did 141 divided by 4,300. I think I'd get more walkouts in 32 of these packs than I would in the Centurion one. How many packs are you on? Bottom left corner of your screen, buddy. Does your unlimited bid unassigned method still work? No. The one last year doesn't work. The one from this year, the unlimited unassigned with the position modifier. Wait, hold on. What'd you say? I need to reread that. Does your unlimited bid unassigned method still work? Yes, that does. The unlimited transfer target from last year doesn't. But if you still pull out a position modifier or kit, or if there's a player pick out in something and you do that, it still works. Sorry, I read that wrong the first time. Well, I think I can get each league SBC. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I did one too many. I think I can get each league SBC done in 10 minutes if I really try. See, but Blake, the thing you're going to run into, buddy, is you got exams too, mate. So think about it. I'm not saying it's bad to do league SBCs. I think ultimately the league SBCs will give you a better return than the 82 pluses. I don't know how many coins you're on. How many league SBC run-throughs do you think you could make? And how many packs do you think you'd get from that? Versus making a crap ton of 82s in the time you have between exams and study and stuff. Alex, if you're trying to make 1,000,000 coins, buddy, I'm going to link you our trading playlist. Highly recommend you look at our silver lid method. We talked about it in our video today, if you didn't see our video from today either. You have 2 mil? Yeah. You could probably make 500 of these with 2 mil, right? Not saying you should make 200. Or 500, I mean. Or however many. But maybe diversify a little bit. Do a couple runs through League SBCs. Make like 5 to 10 of these. Then go back to League SBCs. Can you get bid banned on Companion? Yes, you can. And a club full of libs. Heck yeah, brother. That's what we're talking about. Thanks so much, bro. Do you think investing in gold rares for 650 is solid? I'm not going to do it. Think about the reason why you're doing it. If you think we're going to get league specifics and they're going to shoot up in price, be prepared for a couple things. One, the people who buy them out in a specific way usually go through position. So certain positions will go up more than others, if that's the case, if gold rares go up. Two, think about what price you think they're going to get to. Realistically, what did gold rares get to last year? And chem was needed for that, right? How important is chem this year versus last year going to be? Think about those. Also, too, if you're saving a lot of packs and a lot of them are untradeable, if you have a bunch of gold rares in your club for 650 and you're stockpiled and you open a pack, almost every single pack you open, you're going to get a duplicate untradeable that you're going to have to switch with your tradable version. If it's happening relatively quickly after you start opening packs, most of the time those gold rares aren't having enough time to go up in value if they do go up. So you're probably going to have to quick sell them or put them for 700 buy now, and they're going to take the whole hour plus to sell. You're going to get really annoyed. Or at least I would. I would think about that. If you are going to make a bunch of league-specific packs, absolutely club stock full of gold rares. That'd be my advice. Fill that thing up completely if your plan is to wait until league specifics come out and you think we're going to get the 25Ks. Because you could make a ton then. At 330K, I want about 500K. What do you think I should do? Jack, silver libs, buddy. I'm going to copy and paste the trading playlist once again. Silver libs. If you haven't seen our Libertadores video from last week, it's in the trading playlist. We made 700K yesterday off of it. 500K to League SBCs is 100 packs. Should you do it if you want to? If you're deciding between two SBCs, maybe mix both in, like I was telling Blake. If you want to do 5 run-throughs of League SBCs and then do 5 82 pluses, go for it. My thing is I don't want to be in the position where it's like, dang it, I wish I did this pack instead of that one. If I do at least a little bit of everything, we're covered in that case. Like the good news of not having the 81 plus defender, 81 plus midfielder, 81 plus attacker packs that we had last year at this time, just having the 82 plus upgrade, is it limits where we have to put our eyes to. We can just focus on these. Are bronze libs also good to win? Yes. They're different in price, though, for different reasons. So our method's not going to look exactly the same for bronze rares. So keep that in mind. I don't have a bronze rare method. I have a silver lib method. Or I don't have a bronze lib method. I have a silver lib method. If you want to make your own bronze lib and do the research on the market and figure out prices, good teams, bad teams, fluctuations, buy times, sell times, investments, flips, you would have to do all that research yourself. Because I know none of it. With 2 million, you can make around 420 or so, 82 plus packs, with them being around 4.5K to buy out. The most expensive they'll be is 4.3. Most of us can get them done for close to 4K or under with mass bidding. Because what, if you're winning them for 450 on bid for the commons, and then 600 through the gold libs and the, mainly just gold libs. You don't even have to bid on a gold rare. Just do gold lib 75s. Save 50 coins for each one times 4. You're saving 200 coins per run. And if you're wanting to make hundreds, that adds up. It's like once I'm out of these golds, I'm just going strictly to gold libs. If I wanted to save that extra 200. I have good news. What's up, mate? If it weren't for the lib, I couldn't do League SBCs as fast. Does the majority of Team of the Years come from League-specific upgrades or save packs? I don't know the research behind which packs give you the most Team of the Years. People will pull things out of anything. You'll have people who do their daily preview pack and get a Team of the Year. You'll have people who will put 10 million coins into packs and get nothing. So it's really going to matter on whether your luck's in and whether you open enough packs. Because just like gambling, you technically could pack a Team of the Year. It could be in the next pack. You just stopped one short. I made 3 mil on 83s between today and yesterday. Hey, GG, man. What did you pick up for on average, and what did you sell for? Most voted Team of the Years: Mbappe, Messi, Benzema, De Bruyne, Modric, Valverde, Hakimi, Hernandez, Cancelo, Van Dijk, Courtois. Does most voted correlate to the ones that are picked, or does EA have the ultimate say? Do you think Mbappe gets Player of the Month? Depends on what EA wants to do. If he has a Team of the Year out, may or may not be a good idea for them to give him a Player of the Month. You know, there'd be that one guy that complains nonstop, though, who ends up packing a Team of the Year Mbappe after crafting the Player of the Month. It'd give us something to grind. We could get him done. Picked it up for discard a week and a bit ago. Sold them for 1.4, 1.5. Nice. The only thing is I forgot to use my wildcard tokens since I was unassigned. RIP. How many hours did it take you to make 700K from libs in one day? Well, however long the stream was when we did bidding on stream. And then we did on and off within a 5-hour period. So I wasn't even doing it for the 5 hours. Probably total time on the app, 2.5. Most of that coming from the listing, because we ended up getting listing banned. The bids were easy. It was the listing that was the hard part. We constantly kept winning more cards on bid than we had time to sell. So however long the stream was yesterday, plus another 2.5 hours. Is not bad for 700K. But do you think we should loan a mod to you for another season? We would love him for another season. The question is, are you going to play him? Or are you going to sit him on the bench? Because why would you sit someone on the bench and never play them if they're in form and continuing to grow as a player? In my opinion, it'd be stupid on United's part to call him back early or to not loan him out again if they plan to just have him sit the bench. I think he could contribute greatly off the bench. He doesn't necessarily need to be a starter to still contribute. I just don't know what Ten Hag's plan is moving forward. Might be the case where they sell him off eventually if he doesn't fit the system. You never know. He's vibing really well with Sunderland. I'm extremely biased. I think he should be there at least for the rest of the season. If not, at least another half year. See what his form's like the second half of the season. See how United's doing as a team. Need to grind the advanced SVCs. You haven't gotten them done yet? I got those done, I think, the first day. Do you think Sunderland will get promoted and Newcastle will make the Champions League? I think the second half of Newcastle's season is going to go worse than the first half. I think they're going to finish right outside the top 4. I don't think they'll get Champions League. I don't think Sunderland will get promoted this season. Potential chance at a playoff race, but there's... The championship this year is really weird. With Fulham going up, who absolutely dominated last year, there's really no crazy, too good for the league championship team. You have Burnley. Sheffield's doing decent, but you have mainly Burnley, who's just destroying. And then everyone else from 3rd place to probably like 13th is all competitive for playoffs. And then you have near relegation teams that are iffy. We'll have to see what it looks like towards the end of the season. I would believe you if you said Sunderland gets 4th place and they make playoffs. I would believe you if you said Sunderland makes 13th place. Where's the silver lib video located? Multiple spots, buddy. If you do !trading in chat, you will see the video pop up in the trading playlist. Or if you click on the channel, it's our upload from last week with the libs in the thumbnail. Think we get League SBC's packs for Team of the Year? No, I don't think we'll have League SBCs during Team of the Year. I think we'll have League specifics, but now League SBCs. I don't think they'll bring League SBCs back until after Team of the Year is over. I hope I'm wrong, though. Actually, I don't really care. It'd be good either way. If they don't have League SBCs out, we get to focus more on just making more repeatable packs. If League SBCs are out, we're going to be able to make coins even easier. So it's just going to be which one we prefer doing. How many packs do you have? We're coming up on, I think we just passed 950 maybe. I'll check after this. Massive W stream was 2K off Zidane, then accidentally bought a silver for 10K. No. How long have you been saving packs for? Did we start a week and a half ago? Or 2 weeks ago? When did we start? Does anyone know? Because I said I wasn't going to save, and then we changed our mind extremely late. I think it was after Christmas, wasn't it? Maybe 2 weeks. I'm Uncle. Dude, my sister has a baby. His name? Keolin's his name, mate. Oh, that's awesome, bro. GG. Congrats. Silver is quite low right now, like 1.3, 1.5. Might wait another hour or two to sell. Had stuff to do. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, geez, we made way more than I thought. We're for sure going to hit it by tomorrow, if not tonight. So my plan is office stream tonight just to do even more trading. I think in a year's time, Ten Hag will be in the debate with Guardiola and Klopp. Still holding all those shadows. We have 3.5k shadows, yeah. Out of 50 bids, how much do you think you should win? I win 99% of them. It's very rare that I get outbid. And if I lose a bid, I don't even know if it's considered losing a bid. Typically, it's people buying out the card that I lose on. Prices you pick up the shadows, 1.2 to 1.3. We'll probably sell them when they're 1.8 to 2K. Would be my range I'd want to sell them at. Max, what's up, buddy? That'll bore me trading. I would need someone to do it for me. Can't do that trading. I'd rather play the actual game. It's not that bad. I literally, again, you could get 200 to 300 cards within 10 to 15 minutes of being on the app. It's just literally logging in for like 15 seconds, doing 10 to 15 bids, getting off. 10, 15 minutes later, if you want to get back on, do another 15 seconds of bidding. You very quickly will have the cards rack up. The longest part is just listing them. Got here a little late, but we are here. Welcome back, mate. Do your fingers ever hurt from spamming bids? No, my fingers hurt from trying to stop my controller's drift from happening. The stick drift. I'm going to Walmart tonight to get another controller with a warranty on it, so hopefully that'll no longer be a problem. Are you going to do the 100 player pack SBC? We did the first one. We're not going to do the second one because I feel it's going to be a ripoff. I'd rather make a ton more 82 pluses with the money it costs to buy that out. Mobile fancy doing training on my account? No joke. I would probably charge. I'm dead serious. I would charge a minimum of like $100 a day for me to trade on someone's account. That's how little I want to actually do it for other people. And that's how much the time would have to be worth for me to do it for other people. Because if I'm not streaming, I'm doing stuff IRL typically. And if I'm doing trading myself, it's in a specific window of time where I'm really going hard at it. So I would not want to do it for other people for cheap. It would be a service that I'd love to do at a price, but it would not be worth it, the price. You might as well do it yourself type of price. Nah. Why would I do stuff on your guys' account for free when that's just time I could be doing on my account? No. Plus, then I'd have to log into your web app or companion app and have to log out of mine. It'd just be way too much work. You'd have to give me your account information. I wouldn't want your account information. You may as well just buy coins at that point. Yeah, exactly. Helping the community? I think I help you guys enough. The tips we put out in videos can make you tens of millions of coins every single year. I don't know what else you'd want me to do. Babysitting you on how to make coins on your account is not what I want to do with my time. I'm sorry. I love you guys. But I would not want to do that. I can think of a million things that'd be a better use of time. Because you love the Irish lad? Oh, don't get me wrong. I love you guys. That's just a waste of time. Imagine I get a comment on a YouTube video after I make a trading tip video showing you guys how you can make 1 million coins in a week. It's Footmaster saying, hey bro, I'm at 10k coins. Can you trade on my account? Would you say yes to that? Can you trade on my account for a couple hours a day? Make me $1 million a week? You can make so much money by charging people to do 1v1 sessions. And guess what? All the information is available for free. If people ever want to give back in the form of like a membership and stuff, through YouTube memberships, by all means, feel free to do so. But even that has its own perks. Which, pay attention, YouTube community members. We'll be posting in that community section a couple times in this upcoming week in regards to the libs. Thought out strategies of what I think is going to happen. A lot of coins will be made. Imagine being a member. I know, right? I'm new. I sub. Love your team of the year grind. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'd give you $1,000 to do trading on my account. Let's see it. Again, at that point, because like if you really think about it, how much do coins cost? If you bought coins, that'd be a better use of anyone's time. Would just be buying coins, but you can get your account banned for that. But it's like if you had to put a price on me doing work outside of a 9 to 5 for other people's accounts, I would have to put a price on it, because if I'm doing it for free, I'm doing it for myself. There'd have to be like an added value there. And if you did it for like, let's say members, YouTube members, okay, we got 16 right now. Am I going to spend 16 hours a day doing an hour a day for all the people on it? 16 different accounts? That's just not a service that you can do. However, we can offer free trading tip videos that can make people tens of millions of coins if they want to put the time in. This is the gift that keeps giving, man. Thought we had something going here, mate? How much are you selling golds for? I'm not selling golds. I'm not selling a single gold. You deserve more subs. To be fair, Danny Aaron's plays FIFA and acts funny, gets millions of views, and you help and open hundreds back. No, I disagree. He has his own audience. I have my own audience. I wouldn't trade my community for someone else's in the world. If more people find us, sweet, but I'm in a blessed position where I have a full-time job I really enjoy. Watch us win that lib card. That silver lib. I have a full-time job where I'm able to make an income doing digital marketing, and I love it, as my 9 to 5, and then after I'm done for the day, gives me enough time to stream for a little bit most days and create content for you guys, and that's all I really need. Can I please show my team? Yes, I can. We should go on strike. This is our first owner team. Every card you see is first owner. And untradeable. Curtis, I think, is coming up on 2K packs. I'm on about 1,000. I could potentially catch up if I put all my coins into 82 pluses. But then I have to sell my shadows, and I don't think that'd be worth it. Are you a good player in game? Bang average at best, I'd say. No Sunderland players? I'm waiting for EA to bless us with more special cards. If I knew from how to save packs for Team of the Year, hey, have you been saving packs for Team of the Year then, mate? Or my team is worth 5 mil, not counting the bench. GG. I will get United players then. If one of them hits a Team of the Year, I would love to put them in. Would have been nice to get a Rashford player of the month. I would have did him for sure. Gotta make coins so you can buy the best players so they can bail you out even if you're bad. I would much rather put my coins into content and have whatever untradeable team I can get. Sure, there might be a card or two I want to buy. Like when there's a Team of the Year Thiago Silva. If I can't pack Team of the Year Thiago Silva, we'll buy him. If Casemiro gets one, I will for sure want him at some point. Whether we pack him or not. 100%. That'd be a super fun card. Martinez is game 1. Well, he should over Virgil van Dijk. 8-0 playoffs. GG. Are you doing the 100-player pack? We did the first one. I'm not doing the second one. Hey, grind these 82 pluses for Team of the Year. Adam, the pinned video in chat, brother. If you haven't watched it from today, we go over different ways you can do it, which ways I'm doing it. Good investments you can make, trading tips. Went over a bunch of different stuff. Which packs are worth it, which ones aren't. Should you save 82 pluses versus League SBC ones? Give a bunch of different commentary in 8 minutes for everything you need to know. Who you got winning the Milan showdown? AC Milan, easily. I'm back. I've tried what you said. I can't seem to win many cards right now. What are you bidding, Jack? Hopefully, Apollo. I don't know what they're bringing out. They might change it up this year. I hope we get the league-specific 25Ks. That's what I'm banking on. Whether we get like 81-plus defender upgrades, midfielder upgrades, attacker upgrades, or like the 83-plus ones. All that would be cool and stuff. I just want to make sure we get league-specifics. Because I want to make hundreds of those league-specifics on tops of these. 900? That's way too low, brother. Way too low of bids. Last time I checked, everything was going for 1,300 within the hour, aside of Carcass. So if you're bidding 900, you're bidding way below what you should. I'd be bidding up to 1,100 to 1,200 right now, if it were me doing it. So of course you're going to lose every card. We did win the Casado. Let's go. Please don't tell me to watch a video on how you get unlimited transfer targets. I'm going to link you the video on how to get unlimited unassigned if that's what you're looking for. Because if I guarantee you, if I told you step by step right now in words, you'd be confused. So if you want to watch that like minute video where we show you where to do it, by all means do it. But if you don't want to watch it, good luck to you, I guess. Figure it out yourself. I don't get that response people have. If you want to know something, and I explain it millions of times on stream, and people say, why not just make a video on it? And then we make a nice, short, concise video explaining exactly how to do something, and people don't want to watch it. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Sounds like a skill issue. See you, buddy. Have a good night, man. Libs aren't going down until the last day of the SBC. Stop the cap. They went down today. Do you know why they went down today? Eric? There's a significant drop in bid price today. For one reason more than anything. Technically two, but one more than anything. How long are you going to stream for? I got to head out in a couple minutes. I got to shower and get ready to go to my church. If anyone's new here, go ahead and sub. Guys, video streams. Made me 1.2 million in a week. Sheesh! Like a big boy. Love it. What time are libs the highest? When most UK people are sleeping. When London has their head on pillows, dreaming about their team winning the Premier League. Most of them waking up and realizing that's not going to happen. In a deep sweat at 3 a.m. their time. They're scared out of their mind. They're running to the bathroom to put water on the face to see if it was a nightmare or not. I'm selling my libs at 2K plus. Yeah, so it's not very UK friendly the best time to sell. It's very UK friendly when it comes to bidding because it's the evening for you guys when new content comes out. So like after the new content came out today for you guys, it was past 6 p.m. An hour after that, you have all the bids for like 250 open bid expiring without bids on them because there's so much supply. It's the middle of my workday. But for you guys, you can win all the bids. However, it's the middle of the night, the best time to sell because that's when the least amount of cards are on the market. You can still sell them now or earlier before you go to bed. You're probably just not going to hit the peak price. United. What do you predict to be the trading method post-league SBCs? Libs. Lib silvers will continue to make me millions of coins even without league SBCs. I'll give you a hint, Eric, because we'll be making a video on it later this week. One as an investment and one as I told you so. There is an SBC out for another 81 days that will keep value in silver cards. And most people will forget that lib silvers are silvers. And after the league SBC goes away and everyone who hasn't sold their lib cards gets scared and throws them all on the market for 250 open bid because they realize they no longer have value through league SBCs. They're going to think they're pointless. We're going to pick up all those bids. We're going to put hundreds in our club, go unassigned on hundreds, flip for double our coins or triple our coins on most of them, and constantly make coins throughout Team of the Year. Yes, 80 plus. If you look at the silver rare price minimum on the market right now, it'll make sense on why I think that's the case. But we're not even counting daily SBCs. We're not even counting the investment of if league SBCs come back. Like, think of it like this. If you can pick up a card for 250, that's a silver. And at some point during league SBCs, it's gone for 2K plus. Theoretically, you could 10 times your coins. But more likely, you could 5 times your coins on every single silver in your club if your club stock by the time league SBCs come back, if they have the same value. Will they come back and will it be the same requirements where libs go crazy? Who knows? You'll still be able to flip most of them for double, triple coins in the meantime. So either way, you're good. So the best time to bid for us Americans is what? Okay. Best time to bid on libs is the couple hours before new content and the couple hours after new content for a multitude of reasons. Mainly because that's when the most cards are on the market. Thus, the most cards you can bid on. After new content, if there's an SBC like today, where you get a tradable pack that floods the market with silver rares, an hour after that, or minutes after that, the buy now start going down a little bit because people get the cards and they list them. So a lot of snipes are able to happen. An hour after that, you get all the open bids that open up with a bunch of 250s expiring without a bid on them. A bunch of people see it, bid super low, try to outbid each other. Slowly as that dries up, they go up over time. Even if you don't get a daily SBC where that happens, you still get a couple hours after new content where they start going up. UK people start going to bed. That's the main audience for FIFA. A lot of the things are no longer getting listed. They might list things for like an hour, 3 hours. Once those expire, it's mainly just us United States people and any other time where it's friendly. It's like 9 or 10 p.m. my time when I'm in the evening just selling things for 2K plus. So even though UK has the benefit for the bidding times, I feel like the United States has the best time for the selling. It doesn't mean you still can't sell them before your bed without having to stay up till midnight. You can still get good value out of them. It just might not be the absolute peak. Silver League. What? Sorry, I can't hear. Silver Libs is what I'm talking about. Libertadores cards. How to make coins? I have 29 coins. I'm invested in 20 Harry Maguires. I would say buy FIFA points and get another 100 Harry Maguires, man. What times will streams be during Team of the Year? So Monday through Friday, streams are always 4 hours after new content unless I say otherwise in the Discord. During Team of the Year, it's going to be the same format because I work that week. However, January 31st is a Tuesday and it's my birthday. Realistically, we should hopefully have league-specific 25K packs come out that Monday. So that Monday night, we'll have a nice long stream like we normally do, like tonight. But I got to go now because I got to get ready for going to my church. That Tuesday, though, the 31st, I plan on taking off of work. So I'll be live that Tuesday for hopefully a minimum of 8 hours. That'll probably be the day where we open the most packs. But each night will be live for at least probably 2 to 3. Just spamming packs nonstop. The Thursday will probably be the day where we get the most time in the evening stream because I have nothing going on that night. Yeah, that Monday, depending on if I go to my church group or not, could potentially be 4 or 5 hours if I skip it. I don't want to skip it though. We'll see. Libertadores. Yes. Zool, if you don't know what we're talking about, buddy, I'm going to link our trading playlist. Look at our video from last week on Silver Libs. It has Libertadores cards in the thumbnail. You mentioned Libs went down. Oh, okay. No. So when I say Libs go down, I'm talking for if you notice a change in the buy now price or the open bid price. If you notice there's a lot of competition and super high prices on bid, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of open bids expiring for extremely cheap, you might be confused on why that's the case. The thing I always say is explore why something changes. So, for example, today everyone thought Libs went crazy down. Technically they did, but technically they didn't. The buy nows are still pretty high, like they normally are. It was just the open bids that were there. And the reason was because of the daily SBC, because we got the repeatable SBC, so now people are splitting time between League SBCs and the 82 upgrade. So now there's different value in the Lib cards for different reasons. However, daily flips, daily picking up for less than the buy now still applies. The only one it really affects is if you're picking up at a certain price and holding for a certain price, which I don't recommend you do for the most part. I recommend constant flip. The way I do it is I mass bid, store all my club, and then sell duplicates for a constant flip. However, the way I tried it yesterday, which made us over 700K, was 10 to 15 bids, store and club, do another 10 to 15 bids, store and club. When I start getting duplicates, go to my club to see which ones have the most value, sell those on, and so on and so forth. Yeah, dude, I hope we have enough time to open our packs, man. I don't know how that's going to work. Because we'll have probably close to 1,500, I'm thinking. We'll have at least 1,250 at this rate. We also have all the packs we can make as we're waiting for the full team of the year. So if we get really good repeatable SBCs next Monday, we have that to consider as well. So my plan is I'm planning on making a couple 100,000 again tonight. Try to work our way up close to 2 mil again. With that 2 mil, I'll try to buy hundreds of thousands worth of golds for tomorrow. We'll get easily over 1,000 packs, probably push 1,100 or 1,250. Keep doing that. Get down to 1 mil. Off a stream, do more trading, make a couple 100,000. Do that every day leading up to League SBCs going away. Once League SBCs go away, we'll be out of libs. We'll mass bet on them again. Restock our club. Constantly flip them for double, triple coins. Go that route. Make a bunch of profit off stream. Keep making the 82 pluses. And do that over and over. The only time we get kind of left out to dry is when the League SBCs go away and when the 82 plus upgrade goes away. If we have nothing else to quote-unquote grind then, we'll just have to sit there and make coins off of flipping libs and then potentially maybe do like gold upgrades or something at that point. But even then, I wouldn't want to do gold upgrades. I'd want to just make coins and save them for making packs on Monday. Yeah, but that lowered the bit of the, because the SBC had a bit of supply. Max, at least for the Xbox and Silver Market, buddy, when people said they went down earlier this stream and they said they're lower than they usually are, I looked myself and everything was going for 1,200, 1,300 within the hour, which was the case yesterday too. So you can still pick them up on bid and flip them. It's still there. The only difference is you have plenty more cards you can pick up for less than the buy now. So if anything, it's better now than ever. The grind never stops. I'm so tired on the companion app. I need to sell 160 cards. I'm telling you, Bidding is easy. It's the selling that's the hard part, man. That's where the time comes in. I'll be honest. Sometimes I just blindly put them up. I'll blindly list stuff at like 1,800 start, 2,200 by now. List 100 cards, go work out. If stuff sold, replace it. If they expired without selling, put it down another 200. See if it sells, put it down another 200 and do that. Sometimes that's more worth it for your mental health. About 60, 87 sort loss to lazy list. I'm selling libs in every space that opens up. GG, man. What should I do with my libs and suds? If you have silver, sell them and make bank, man. Rochelle tried it out. Couldn't play until now because I drove to my university. Sounds good, man. Any last words before we go? First and foremost, if you guys enjoyed the stream, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're wrapping up today. We're coming up on 1,000 packs. I think we're officially on, I think I just updated the number to 973. We'll hit 1,000 plus tomorrow on stream for you guys. Off of stream, I'm going to make a couple 100,000 on silver lib flipping tonight. We're going to buy some more gold rares and gold commons for tomorrow too, so I can make a bunch more packs. My goal is to get down to 1 million coins at some point, but we're fighting against just making easy coins. That'll dry up a little bit once the League SBCs go away, but I'm still convinced we can make over 100K a day when they go away. Besides that, do we have anything else we got to mention? Couple videos coming out this week. We'll make a video either tomorrow. Let's see. When do League SBCs officially retire? When do they go away? So it says 2 days. When this says 2 days, tomorrow it'll say 1 day and 23 hours, right? At new content. I'll make it tomorrow. I'll make the video tomorrow telling you guys the investment I'd make. And then we'll make a video later this week showing you guys a trading tip with the same cards. Yeah, that will be the plan. So at least 2 videos going live this week before Team of the Year starts. We might make one later this week then on once Team of the Year's out with something to do in the meantime. Maybe a way to make packs if there's no other repeatables out. I don't know what EA is going to bring, so it's hard for me to plan. All I do know is there is stuff coming. So I'll see you guys then. Make sure you join the Discord if you haven't. I'll drop the Discord in chat. It's also in the description. Just click it and join. It's free to join. Bunch of stuff will be located there with trading tips, investments, pack pulls. You can put your teams in there. Football IRL section goes crazy. We always have hundreds of people in that active at any point of the day to roast Sunderland or AC Milan. Good time.